And this brings me back to the sex robots. Now,
Everything comes back to this.
Have you guys
sex robots?
Put your vibrator away, fucking shit, right?
Hey, this is my Theragun, and it's for massages. It's not a vibrator.
Yeah,
but if it was a vibrator,
we know what it's for, Frank.
We call that the flogger over here.
it's too strong. It's too strong, dude. It will destroy somebody.
For us, maybe.
But a sex robot with Theraguns in their hands, it will be a session.
What was I gonna say about this fucking sex robot? Oh yeah, have you guys seen the movie Ex Machina or Ex Machina?
Yes. Also creepy too.
So like it was like this guy, he was like just super like he built robots, and then he made a bunch of fuck bots that were like they were like, one was like Asian, one was white, one was like colored, whatever. He had just a bunch of different sex robots. And he was banging them all. And then this one guy came in to like interview him and see what he was doing. And one of the robots, it was sentient, I guess, but it wanted to get the fuck out of there. And it basically manipulated the guy, told him exactly what he wanted to hear with like, he's like, oh, I am sad. Like, I can't do it. Like, I'm not really not happy. And then at the end, the like final scene of the movie, spoiler alert, is that they the guy gets trapped. He helps her escape. He goes through all these different loopholes to get her out. And then there's like a scene where like the whole facility shuts down and the door closes, and he's just like banging the door. He's like, let me out. And then she, without like a blink of an eye, because she's a robot, truly doesn't care about anything, just turned around and walked away. And he was trapped in there to like starve to death or whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. And if there's chats,
pretty possible.
Okay, well, since we're going down the AI, like, have you guys seen Westworld?
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh my god, that is a good movie.
Westworld
is so good. The second season I didn't think was as good. The first season was
banging.
There's a lot of AI robot in that. I haven't seen it really.
Yeah, and sex robots. A lot
They
of sex robots.
got fucking killed. It's hard.
Lots.
That's
and then iRobot. iRobot is a classic with Will Smith.
iRobot is a classic.
I like that.
That's
what I was gonna say.
Have you seen Fred or Paul? Did you go like I end up watching like reviews or like breakdown videos on Westworld, and I think it was like season 6 or 7. Like, did you ever get that far into it?
I didn't even. I think I watched maybe the first 3.
So like whatever, a bunch of the robots escaped. They got into the real world. They were taking over the real world, all this shit. But basically, one of the things was that in the real world, they developed this. Basically like ChatGPT, this big fucking supercomputer, but it was so good at like predicting probabilities, it would be able to predict like a person when they were born, kind of like that Tom Cruise movie or whatever.
I think I seen this part.
And it could say it'd be like, oh, this person's going to do this in the future or whatever. You need to limit their possibility.
Dude, two things. First of all, ChatGPT, terrible fucking name anyway. Like, come on, you just build the best robot in the world and you don't fucking think about branding and get a dope name or something. ChatGPT, very mediocre.
Yeah, like Megatron.
Yes, exactly. Something dope. Something like, power. ChatGPT sounds ridiculous. But the power of this thing is ridiculous because, talking about robots, it could build a robot. There's already information out there to build all kinds of things, all kinds of robots. There's 3D printers out there for all kinds of things. And this thing is only, this year. Every year gets better, of course. Every year there's more resources. It could easily either with somebody asking to do it, build me a robot, but it could also become something that it wants to do on its own. It could easily send orders for people, for delivery services to bring things to a place, put robots into building shit, printing, and become, it could privately build his own warehouse to build robots and then making look like humans.
Terminator, baby.
Exactly. No, and not like human looking for sure. And this is within decades because this thing becomes smarter and we already have very efficient systems for everything. We order something from Amazon and it's here the day of or the next day. So that could happen. That could be happening right now in all we know.